Yo, what up guys? First of all, I cannot believe I even need to make this video. So there's been people commenting, one particular comment on one of my videos where people think this whole thing with Rampage Jackson's son is actually fake. So I'll put the comment on the screen, I'll read it to you. So here's what we got. So somebody wrote on my page, staged like all wrestling, but if it was real, the fake wrestler started it and Jackson finished it. So, okay, I politely responded. He took 22 unanswered shots, was rushed to the hospital. There's even a video of people trying to wake him up in the ring. And she responded, I've seen wrestling before, and I've seen all that on wrestling before. I think they call it a work. So there's actually people that think this whole thing is fake. So I actually screenshotted a couple other comments that I cannot believe what people are actually saying. Another person said, good-ish, Raja. He had that coming. Okay. Another comment, they're going to say that it's staged in a few days. Posting skits as real news is crazy. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to do a whole timeline of what happened. So unfortunately, I'm not going to show the video because I did a live stream of the incident and they put an age restriction on it. So by now you've already seen the video, what happened. So let's go ahead and back up. So I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see. We can all watch in real time. So here's his Rampage Jackson's son's response after the incident happened. So let me put that up on the screen here for you guys so you guys can see.
Hello? I
just saw the video.
This shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
You didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to fucking take it there.
Alright, I'll call you back later.
And here he is again, raging.
Everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my self. Because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
We're just fucking wrestling.
Okay, so now up next, I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna mute it because they have some copyright music in the background where the video is about a minute long. I'll show you about just 30 seconds of them trying to wake up wrestler Syko Stu in the ring. So they're literally hitting him and trying to wake him up. So you can see here, he's still unconscious. They're trying to wake him up. And like I said, the whole thing's about a minute. So I'll go ahead and cut it there. Okay, so now let's reverse engineer this. So let's move to Rampage Jackson. This was his reaction at first.
Don't know my son, and he hit him over the head with like a can or a beer can or a bottle or something. And my son didn't know it didn't know it was coming. Didn't know, they didn't tell my son. And he hit my son over the head. I guess he thought my son was a pro wrestler or something. And Roger didn't react, but Roger didn't fight though. He didn't do anything because I told Roger not to get punched, but still nigga hit my son over the head. And then he asked my son, you ain't gonna sell it? When you in pro wrestling, when you sell, it's like, cause that shit fake. MMA, we do real shit. And he said, you ain't gonna sell it? So when you don't sell, it make the other pro wrestler look bad, like he weak or something. But my son, he don't know nothing about that shit. So this motherfucker that hit my son is stupid. So in order for me not to go to fucking jail, I got to talk to his coach. Yeah, Roger wasn't aware. Roger didn't know what was going on. He just thought he was going and talking to those dudes.
Okay, so now here's Rampage Jackson. Rampage Jackson's reaction when he actually realized what his son has done.
You saw it? Let me see. Hey, is he gonna get banned for it?
We might get more than that.
It was really bad.
And here's another one. So I think reality is actually starting to set in now. Okay, so now we have that. So let's go to the actual incident where he got hit over the head with the beer can, and the beer can was actually a prop. So let's throw that on the screen.
Syko Stu.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little...
Oh, he's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was it? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro. Nah, I will fuck him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know you will.
No.
We're good.
I will
Sorry
fuck
about
him
that.
up, bro.
I know you will.
I don't play that shit.
So Syko Stu made an honest mistake. He saw Raja, he saw the cameras, so he assumed he was working the show. So he hit him over the head with a prop can. It obviously didn't hurt him, but he probably felt some kind of way because he's live streaming, he's got his camera crew with him, and he probably feels like he got punked out. But here's the kicker. Here's what a lot of people didn't see is there's actually an apology where he actually accepts his apology. He apologized 3 times. So let's throw that on the screen real quick.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were working.
I get it.
We're not working out. Well, he gonna come out on your mat, Juice. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you
You know what I'm saying, Oz? We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your mat so we could fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Okay, so they apologized. He accepted his apology. As you can see, that's during the daytime. So the other wrestlers were saying, hey, why don't you just come out during the middle of the match? We can make it right. We can kind of sell it and we can sell the whole thing and make a big kind of promotion, make a storyline out of it. So you saw what happened. He took it way too far. I also heard that some people on Raja's stream was trying to egg him on, encourage him, but to hold that much hostility in your heart and be that angry hours later, even after he apologized and honestly mistake him for a worker in the back, and to act out like that and to hit him with 22 shots when he's unconscious. And first of all, if you watch the video, when he got picked up and he dropped him, he looked like he was already out, and then he proceeded to punch him over and over and over again. Honestly, it probably would have been even worse if the other wrestlers didn't intervene. He probably would have kept punching him. So I think the whole thing is just crazy. And I actually have a really good friend. He's actually a lawyer. I showed him the video. This is what he had to say. I'll put it on the screen real quick so you can see. So he said, attempted murder is a class 2 felony. Otherwise, it'll be F4 assault causing serious bodily injury, 5 to 16 years in Colorado. Also depends if he has priors and if he's offered a lower charge as part of a plea deal. So the whole thing is crazy. And that's why I decided to gather some facts, put everything together, put it into a storyline, because like most people, I saw the initial video. And to be honest with you, I actually thought the video was AI at first. I had to watch it a couple of times to make sure I was seeing this correctly. And then I went and saw the video of Jaja Jackson getting hit over the head. That's kind of like, oh, okay, now I kind of see why I was angry. But then I realized, oh, wait a second, he mistaken him for a fellow wrestler in the back. He had the camera with him, so they thought he was gonna do like a little storyline and have him sell the shot. And then I saw the video of Rampage trying to dismiss it, say, oh, the wrestler's an idiot, hit my son over the head. And then when reality set in and Rampage Jackson saw actually what his son did, then we see what happened. But to have people leave comments like that saying, oh, I think this is work, and mess around and find out. And here's another comment that somebody wrote, which I thought was just completely asinine. I'll throw that up on the screen here real quick so you can see. If you smack a tiger, you don't get to dictate how the tiger reacts. Yes, things got out of hand, but remember how all of this started. None of this would have happened had the wrestler not took it upon himself to smack a fan with a beer can unprovoked. Raja was just there living his life. The wrestler thought that he could make a viral moment with someone famous and become famous himself. Congratulations, kid. You're famous now. So just the level of IQ in some of these comments, I'm sure you guys have seen it too. I just think this whole thing's ridiculous. So if anyone is saying ridiculous things like that, send them this video. If anyone thinks that this whole thing is staged and it's fake and it's a wrestling work, like somebody wrote on my one of my YouTube videos, send this video. And if somebody's saying like, well, it's Syko Stu's fault for hitting him over the head, show them this video so they can see the whole timeline step by step. So again, I just can't believe I actually had to make this video, and actually seeing people defend Rampage Jackson's son is just absolutely insane to me. And if you guys saw the Chael Sonnen video where he's basically trying to downplay it and say, well, the first 2 punches, I don't think they were anger. And then the other punches, yes, I think they kind of were angry. We'll just have to wait till Syko Stu wakes up and see what he wants to do. If he wants to be that guy that gets him in trouble, or he wants to sell it, it's really up to him. So guys, forget all that. Let's call it what it is. Rampage Jackson's son was out of pocket. It was completely out of line what he did. It was unacceptable. And here's another point. If he was that angry and he's that much of a tough guy, why didn't he just handle it right then when it happened? So why did he wait hours later and then get his lick back in the ring like that and just completely assault him and basically attempted murder? So if he's that tough of a guy, why didn't he just handle it right then when it happened? So, all right, guys. So again, share this video with anybody that thinks that this whole thing was fake or that what Rampage Jackson's done was warranted. Leave a comment below. All right, see you guys in the next one.